Hello and welcome back to the channel. So this is the knife catch part of tonight's training. What I do is called Aluminati, which is basically pinning or tossing aluminium cans into the air and then trying to pin it to the target using a thrower or throwing implement. Now, on this note, if you don't know the difference between Illuminati and Aluminati, look up my video on the channel in a different playlist that explains everything. Okay, so since this is a relatively new thing for me that I'm still learning, I'm still calling myself a learner. Initially I had this idea of I would like to get one catch in every 30 toss. That's the kind of number I came up with. I pulled it out of the thin air, okay? There's nobody told me, it just came up. But during the learning phase of this particular exercise, I figured I'm going to do 5 sets of 10, and that's more realistic. Now I'm in a limbo because every so often I do catch 1, 2, 3, and my best set of catch was 4. Sometimes I don't. So I figured I changed things around, and now, first of all, this is the second exercise or second part of the training, training session or throwing session, not the last set. So I have a bit more time. Basically, either 30 toss or the first catch, whichever comes later. Okay, so if I catch one within the 30, I will finish up the 30 because I need the practice. If I don't catch within the 30, I push it up to either 60 or 50 or 60. I don't know. It's a work in progress. Okay, so starting off with small cans. One set of small cans, 10, and then half. So next set is 5 small, 5 larger cans, and the last 10 is 10 large cans, because obviously bigger can, bigger target area. Maybe it is easier to pin to the target. I don't know. We'll see. And then from there on we just carry on. Okay, so come along for the ride. I'm just going to check the phone. I'm only doing this. I'm only recording with a phone, so it's no big production setup. So I just have to check, make sure it's running properly. And also mostly these recordings are for me, so I can watch it back and see if my technique is improved or is there a room for improvement in my technique. that was the first 10. Well, that felt like a kiss. A kiss is when the knife or implement does make contact with the can, but obviously there's no pinning happening. Yes. So that would make it the 12th thought of the day. Write this down. 12th. Excellent. 12 thoughts. Now those who actually want to learn this, that's why a good point, an implement, a thrower with a good point is important, because it will catch the corner as well. For example, a screwdriver that would be just glancing off from this. This is pretty much the corner catch, but still, a catch is a catch. This will retire soon, because this will, I'll put this aside, I'll deal with that later. So there is no back-to-back tonight. I had 2 back-to-backs so far within my air quote knife catch career. Those are great things, great feelings, back-to-backs. So that's 15. We're on to the big cans now. That was another kiss. So that's 20. So that's so far 1 catch within 20. That's actually pretty good. I'm happy with that so far. that's 25. So last 5. I think my timing is slightly off. So that was 30. I've got one catch within 30 just for full transparency. I have to stay with the smaller cans. They fly differently. They have different path. 33rd. Heavy. Heavy. 2 catch for today. Again, just catching it on the corner, but a catch is a catch. I did say I'm only going to go 30, but sometimes I can't help myself to add the extra 10% on top. It's just like a tip, you know, you go to a restaurant, you have a nice meal. I'm not even sure what's a proper tip in US. Is it 10 or 20%? Put it down in the comments, you know. But this is a good catch on the 10%. Excellent. Happy with that. 2 catch for today. On the 12th and on the 33rd. Excellent. I'm happy. Thanks for watching.